Hello everyone, I'm Gandair and Saria, and there's little animals out there. It seems to be doing okay. So I guess I'll leave it be. And as I was saying in a previous video, I was going on this little tangent and stuff, and I have a different subject to talk about. So that way you're not left out if you didn't see the previous video, which, while you're watching videos in the series out of order, but hey, you know what, you're cool, whatever. Thanks for coming by. Video length. I've started making these, like, longer videos. And, like, intentionally / not intentionally, I try to, like, organically let a video end. But I understand that some videos are too long. People don't generally like 40-minute videos. Most people don't want to watch videos that are over 30 minutes. And I'm not specifically trying to, like, make videos to get views with the time, okay? That's not what I'm getting at here. But these are videos I'm making anyway. So, I mean, like, instead of recording a 30-minute segment, I could just split it into 2 15-minute segments, which is better for most viewers. And it's not really that much extra effort on me. So it's fine. And sometimes it's hard to break a video up, though, into the size that you want because of, you know, numerous reasons. Like, sometimes it's, like, all action, or you're in the middle of a dungeon, or some other things like that. And I didn't even know this was here, so we just found something new. And sometimes things like that happen. There's usually convenient places to cut a video, but sometimes you get a really long dungeon, like that one that we had a few videos ago. Or some videos ago, let's say. And we had a long dungeon.
Well, before that cave-in sealed our ships in here, we loot any size ship we wanted.
Where did you see someone there? I've been here almost a year. Haven't seen any.
Oh. Wow. That guy was tough as balls. Sophia had to kill him. Glad Sophia exists. These guys are probably important for quests and stuff later. Like I was saying, I like to try and be conscious of the video length to a certain extent, because I notice that when I watch things, I mean, I'll watch stuff that's like 3 hours long. No problem. Like, I like to be able to sit down and, like, watch a long video. As long as the content is interesting all the way through. It doesn't have to be exciting, it just has to be interesting. It has to be something I'm, like, into learning about. That's why I like some of Total Biscuit's videos and things like that, because they're long, like, interesting, like, almost video essays. And they're really cool. But I know that some of my content isn't like that. It's just like, how much dicking around can I put in a video before people get sick of it? Kind of thing. And I don't want you guys to have to try to, like, find your way back to a certain part of the video. So, like, what's good for you guys to watch in, like, an average sitting? So I think, can I watch on my lunch break? If the answer is no, I try to avoid doing it if I can. That's why I like to try and keep things between 15 and 30. I think that is a absolutely fine area to land in. Unless I'm doing, like, some sort of specific, like, thing, in which case, like, time is not an object. It's just the quality that I'm concerned about at that point. Because that's another thing entirely, is that if I have, like, a specific type of video I want to make, time does not even factor in at all. I'm just going to make whatever it is that I wanted to make, and if it ends up being however long, so freaking be it. And I like that about YouTube, is that you can be super flexible. And I also like that I'm not one of those YouTubers who's, like, dependent on income from YouTube. That they kind of have to cater in such a way that it sort of ends up not necessarily tainting, but helping shape their content in some way. Yeah, a good example of this is go look at some of the popular YouTubers' first videos, and then compare them to, like, their current videos. It should give you an idea of what's going on with that sort of thing. Maybe everybody changes over time, but they get formulaic. You can kind of start comparing them to each other, like variety streamers on Twitch. There's one Twitch streamer I like. It's twitch.tv/lolrenane. It's LOL Renane. RENAYNAY. Renane. And she's fantastic. She's really entertaining. She's very engaging with her audience. She's fun. But sometimes she's just too formulaic and too much of a stereotypical streamer that her shit actually gets really boring to watch. Because occasionally it just devolves into this, like, I'm catering a lot shit show. And her chat just becomes dumb and it just gets really stupid. But I mean, it's not a problem with her, it's a problem with like the community and the way the community affects her, because she relies on Twitch and video related things as an income. And as a result, it helps shape her content in a way that I don't necessarily enjoy. So whenever her stream kind of hits the point where it's sort of the masses running the show, and not so much her, then, you know, it's like a little annoying. And I don't mean that she loses control of her own show. What's the best way to describe this? I'm really shitty with words, so.
What was that?
Really shitty with words.
Damn you.
And I think what I'm looking for here is... Well, let's talk about, like, live chats. Live chats are a thing. I don't want to complain about certain things, but I guess I kind of have to make my point. So in the live streamers' chats, you know, they have subscribers, and the subscribers pay them money monthly for, like, various perks. And it's a cool thing. It sounds like shit, but it's a cool thing. And what ends up happening is there's an option for a room to go into subscribers-only mode. In which case, carrots are out of control. In which case, only people subscribed to the channel can post. Which effectively, at that point, makes it you have to pay to be able to talk and engage with the other members of the audience and the streamer. I'm not cool with that. I think that's a complete dicklord move. It's like, oh, you want to talk? You're going to have to pay to talk. I really hate it when it's like, you have to pay to,
I tell you about the time
like,
I nearly
speak.
made 2 people die with...
That shit makes me so angry. And so whenever her chat goes into sub-only mode, I'm like, peace out, bye Renee. That's not Renee's fault. It's usually because her chat, like the people in the chat, are being such douchebags that she's like, hey, you guys are being like really shitty to each other, so we're just gonna turn on sub-only mode so that the shitty people that aren't sub will just like not be able to talk and fucking ruin the buzz that everyone's got going. The metaphorical buzz, not literal buzz. Maybe sometimes literal buzz. But she's like, yeah, you guys are sucking too bad, and you're making everything really negative, and you're just being jerks to each other, so we're going on subscribers only mode because y'all can't be nice with each other, so fuck it. And then I just leave because I'm like, I like talking to the members of the audience, and I want to fucking pay $5 to be able to talk. I hate that. But she does it to avoid the chaos getting out of control on her Twitch channel, and I can respect that decision. Well, I'm really critical of the way that Renee conducts her business, which it is a business for her. I think she's fantastic. Like, I really enjoy watching her stuff. I don't watch it too much for the aforementioned reason, because sometimes it gets thrown in sub-only mode, and it's, like, shitty and stupid, and yeah. But she's great. And it does not devalue her work any for her to do that. Some people that think it does, well, those people suck. Hidden still. Hasn't seen me yet, has he? Okay, she needs help. Where do I go?
You hit it, woman! That does it! It's gonna cost you! Most people like to have it.
I'm so glad I gave you that shield. I'm so glad you don't have to use your shield.
People can't...
Not your best, huh?
Captain Hardar. brings me here to, you know, doing this Skyrim thing and the Wolf Among Us and the other games that I've done recently is because
Careful! You
for a
wouldn't want to
variety
get
of reasons, I'm not
face.
watching the people that I normally watch. And the time that I would spend watching streams or YouTube videos, I'm just making my own instead. And then there may come a time where the universe shifts a different way, and, you know, I end up not making as many videos again. Yeah, so what? You know, I've said it before and I meant it. You know, I like my YouTube channel. I think I'm always going to think about it and make videos because it's something I've gotten good at. Not amazing, maybe not even great.
Inside a cave.
It's something I've gotten
When I
good
said
at.
hello, my
And
voice
it's
would
fun
say
to do things that you're good at.
The conversation did get a bit repetitive after.
Cabbage, I love cabbage. You
Wow,
do
though.
stupid things like loot cabbage in salt piles. Like, I have dumb gimmicks and just giggle about it later. Well, the internet is such an awesome place. Because it's like, oh, I don't like what's on TV, I'll go do something else. And then, if there's really nothing to do, fuck it, I'll make my own TV show. Like, you know how hard that is to do on TV? It's just, it doesn't happen. But on the internet, you can just go make your own TV show. Like I'm doing right now, effectively. It's great stuff. And everyone that I mentioned, you know, like, that I'm complaining about, I also think they're amazing. Like, you know, you have friends that you like and don't like certain things about. Everyone's got that friend that does something they think is stupid. It's like, nah, that's this guy that does this, that's really dumb. But they have a bunch of other redeeming qualities, and that's the way I feel like it is with all the content creators that I watch on the internet. Is that, you know, they, sometimes they do things that I don't like, but that doesn't make them bad. And all that free time that I have from not watching the content that I don't like gets turned into me hanging out over here making content for you guys and myself, because you know, I've said it before and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I mean, I never want it to be like a surprise that this content is also partially for me, because I go back and watch my own YouTube videos all the time. Let's see. Oh, this is a book thing, we can read that later. I go back and watch my own YouTube videos all the time because I don't know, I try to make content that I feel like I would watch myself. And if I watch it myself, well then there's a good reason for me to go click the video, isn't there? You know? So yeah, I'll watch my own videos. Like what? Person said something and I heard it. There's people around over here now. It's like, I kind of like, a friend of mine once described the band Rush in the same way. And I want to compare myself to, like, just an awesome band like that. Where, hey, they make music they like to make, and then some people don't like it, oh well, but if some people like it, great. I try to keep that mentality, unless I'm, you know, doing like a paid thing, in which case it's, you know, whatever the bosses want to do, and I'll make the kind of content that they want me to make. But when I'm doing my own stuff, it's just like, I like this, and if other people like it, that's great. I try to be a little conscious of, you know, you guys at all times, because I feel like I want people to be conscious of me. So I try not to make the videos too long. But if I miss it, well, oh well. If I miss it by a lot, I might go in and do a little edit. But for the most part, it's what it is. And I always try to keep talking because no one likes dead air. I mean, I might just be chill playing a game and hardly say anything, but at the same time, other people, I mean, it's dead air. You're here to watch a video. You're watching me walk around a forest and shit. Like, you know what? I get that that's boring because I sit through that on other people's YouTube channels. And it is boring. And I want to avoid it when I can, where I'm at. Did I miss something somewhere? We came in here. We went up there. There's a bunch of stuff here. What is down here? Anything interesting? That's a bunch of weird philosophy stuff. If you agree with it, great. If you disagree with it, great. If you disagree with it, if you disagree with my philosophy and still watch and enjoy my content, you're fucking awesome, dude. And it's cool that you think differently about things than I do. That's totally fine, because it makes the world go around like that or some shit. I'm glad we can peacefully disagree. We're up here. We got a key to a chest. But I don't see any chest. Does anyone else see a chest? Sophia, where's your bare chest? We need a chest of some form. I guess it's not here. If we have to go back down, we're gonna go investigate that thing. We're gonna go investigate stuff in the water. I mean, he wouldn't put his chest in the water, though. Why would you do that? Okay, so we've already seen that direction. Let's go see this direction. Yeah, we haven't seen this direction yet, okay. Or have we? Yeah, wow, I like the layout of this place. It's all like interlocking and shit. We got the key to his... Do we accidentally open his chest already? Is that what happened? I just didn't notice it because I was like talking. Could be a thing. If I missed it, feel free to yell at me in the comments. Where's my apparel? Look at this water-breathing helmet. Thing over there. Big ass boat.
Apparently alchemists eat ingredients to learn how to make potions. That doesn't sound very pleasant to me.
Dead body. Apparently Sophia can talk underwater. I'm surprised they didn't do more with the underwater area in this game. I mean, especially with water breathing potions, other things being a thing. And here's a question: why are water breathing potions a thing if there's actually nothing underwater? That is what I want to know. Follow this wall, I guess, for a while and see if it goes anywhere. Got a key to a chest. I don't see any chest. Still not seeing a chest. We were up in his little house thing too. Still not seeing any chest. By the way, being underwater is effing terrifying. There's a chest down here. It's not the one we're looking for, but there's a chest nonetheless. Skeleton? Okay. It's the first time I've ever found anything underwater. Granted, it was in a dungeon, so it was probably like calculatedly placed, but whatever. Did find something underwater for a change.
I mean, who in the right mind would eat a giant stoat or troll fat? As for eating thistles and antlers, that sounds painful.
Yeah, I didn't find anything in here. I didn't find a chest. If someone knows where it is, tell me. Go back for it. But I didn't see crap. Yeah, I missed it every time. I don't even... Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Alright, well... The boat here... Where are we at? No, go to the world map. Take this little peninsula over here, and then we'll head back to High Hrothgar and see if we can find another Dragon Lord. I cannot believe I missed that Elemental Fury word. because I mean it was just like literally right there. Like I was just inches away from it. I guess I just didn't hear the sound effect. How am I detected? I'm behind it. All I do is hit control. 11:13 p.m. Mesa, Arizona. On a whatever the hell day this is. There we go up the coast. Past that weird area. No, we're still kind of going out onto that weird area right now. See if there's anything over here. We'll head back to High Hrothgar. Go in search of another dragon word. Not seeing anything. I'm only giving it a sort of a cursory investigation. Man, I also want to go back to World of Warcraft for a little while. Not to like full on it, but just for the sake of like make a bunch of videos where I tell World of Warcraft stories. That's a thing. Let's check that out. Yeah, not necessarily like go full on play World of Warcraft all day every day kind of thing again, but more of I want to go back to tell a bunch of WoW stories with World of Warcraft properly in the background for each of the stories. I got a bunch of World of Warcraft story stuff. I played that game for a long time. Played that game from what, 2006 to 2010? 11? Something? I'm not a grotto. Chest. A lot of light feet. Nice. Price is 10% better. I guess I'll find somewhere to vendor that. Fuck vendors. Let's go to that building that's over there. And then we'll put a pause on the recording. And we will come back in the next video after that. So what is this place here? Oh, this is the lighthouse. We've been to this before. Okay, yeah, we got the lighthouse, Solitude Lighthouse. We've done this before. So let's walk out away from it. And then we're going to fast travel to High Hrothgar, which is up here. We're going to save at High Hrothgar. So we're going to go in. We're going to find another Dragon Word location, hopefully. Vampire power grows as you go. Blah, 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 blah. Hunger, vampire powers, other stuff. I'll see you right back here, folks, in the next video. Thank you.